Uh-huh. So it's gonna be.
Oh.
I don't know if you understand. Yeah, we're live. Continuing. This might be a little strange for me. Together. How are you everywhere at once? How is it laggy? How is it laggy?
Buffer.
Thanks for keeping your promise, man. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Who plays this perfectly normal dating simulator?
I play the perfectly normal dating simulator, Zach. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come in here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! This is funny. Oh fuck, what was Sayori's voice? What? Don't worry, guys! Man always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because you're... Sayori... Is that so? Yeah, bitch. Do the do. You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Mem can become good friends too? What? Whoa. Is that you, Luke?
What?
Are you watching my stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I heard a voice.
Be back a you.
Babaka uwu. Sayori. Sayori being oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, we even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? What? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out an book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh shit, is it Tom Sawyer? The one with the N-word? It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically actually.
That should look like the battle pass.
That shit looked like the
was
battle
To Kill
pass.
a Mockingbird.
Shut up, Zach! They probably also said it in Tom Sawyer, to be honest. I look forward to hearing what you think. It's clubs. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already
Wait a
buried
minute.
in
Are you playing what I think you're playing?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. My first choice of the game! Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. What?
You're stuck with Monica.
No, wait, no, this is not base game, is it? Oh, wait, no, it is. Okay. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on serious conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. I mean, the festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But
Too dense.
it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
So do either of you know what happens? Just making sure.
I know exactly what happens. But not in the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I do not know what happens in this game. I don't know.
New ending.
There's a new ending?
Maybe. I think so.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Not a new ending. I think multiple endings actually.
Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? This is completely new. Right? Like, this is... And after they come, we can't do the thing to speak to... We can do the thing to speak to the creative minds, as you said. Oh, what is this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that is a good point. In that case, do you think
I
food
did
will do
not
the
know
trick?
there was a new ending.
What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
Did everybody else leave?
That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Ah,
Luke?
Yeah.
cupcakes it is.
Did everybody
then.
else leave?
Gabe left and Trevor is going to your house.
Oh, he's on his way over? Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
Why won't you let me sign in? I'm trying so hard. God damn.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. God, this music is fucking penetrating my ears. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them all come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah!
Oh, did you get scared? Did something happen?
He got so close to his face.
Ah!
Oh,
Open
it's a
my
bad
eyes to
thing.
find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. You're not wrong. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Sayori really is dedicated if she puts her mind to it.
Yeah, she really is dedicated, Zach. Does our school even have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Huh? Oh, Monica, no. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hee. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days
I
this
can
past
just
week have
read
you?
anime by watching manga.
How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? She glances around herself, like I knew she wasn't gonna do that. How is it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. Ah! I wrung my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair. Man, you really need to
It's
brush
getting
this.
hot and heavy.
It's getting hot and heavy in here. My hair is really hard to get straight.
Wait, you named your dude Man Man?
I did name my dude Man Man. You finally noticed. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Alright, bro, come on now. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. What do you think? Why don't you think you have a boyfriend yet? What the fuck, bro? That's super mean. Yeah, it was. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Once you see how much better you look, it'll change your mind. Oh no, I know this scene! This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking how weird it has to have a friend who does all these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that! Make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful! The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boot. Anyway, you look so much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blades are buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Anyway, I just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine.
No, game, it's not gonna
It's a
get
deal.
bad for a while.
It's already getting bad, Luke. The
Yeah,
startup.
But it's gonna get really bad.
I know it's gonna get really bad. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Nom. Sorry, I found a chip. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! Ah! Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Man, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really
Sharing
find
is
much.
caring.
Sharing is caring, so I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to oh, fuck. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Itching my ear, hold on. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already read Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, this music! Alright, Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, man! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, Maybe that's why! Because I have no idea what I like either! Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Atsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a man-man poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hee hee hee. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but this doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, man. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. This is new, right? Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you that. Yeah. Fuck. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Ehehe. Well, we'll see about that.
It has been so long since I've seen the original.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Where'd the structure go? It's just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No! Just a little bit? Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how I should put it. Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I eat eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast! I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehe, that was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. What was the Monika's the best about? Speaking of Monika. Hi, Man. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Monika is the best, everyone.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah! Oh, sorry, don't worry, Man. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, sounds like the two of you really cared about each other's well-being. even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha! I could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
I'm scared.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh god, no, it's this one, not the hole in the wall! Okay, I gotta prepare myself to read this shit. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see! I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has always gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. You sure did, Monica. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get just a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't want to do this anymore. She's looking at me. Luke, she's looking at me. Eh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad.
Like you, Wyatt.
They don't look like what? What does that mean? It just doesn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Anyway, I guess I'll need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. It's so cute. Her theme is cute. It's got xylophones and like a little horn. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah! I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest! I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because! Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! Her voice hurts. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Everything is so sad. God, I know what happens. Hi, Yuri! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not! I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noble thing I recognize. Yeah, they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both of the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once again, Yuri finds her train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It takes you some time, but it all comes together with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? What are we, some kind of suicide squad? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air at the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. but you took a long time to
So
read.
we got the best friend, the shy quiet type, the class president that everyone likes, and the somewhat aggressive tsundere. Also, no, just no.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Phew. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, man. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long enough before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, end of day 1. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. So we are a suicide squad. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Why? Why are they chatting? Hold on. What's happening? My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, no, it's nothing! Dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Batman did too. Hey, leave me out of this. So based on that, I'll give you some of my suggestions. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Yeah. And Madman liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Why'd the music stop? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of that Madman appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How did you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would go deliberately out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Man started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls...
Be friends.
Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they noticed I was standing there. Man, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. This is in the original. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writings, it's more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. My fucking throat hurts doing her voice. God, what's the point? What's the point making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader and not forcemen that have to figure it out. Explain that to her, man. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's only the way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, man? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up my words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri, but Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Man. Well, that's her problem! This isn't about her! I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never!
I was doing a Natsuki voice to myself and I said Oni-chan to myself. I want to die.
It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences with just few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that! And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful, okay? Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is the vice president. Oh wait, that's me. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ha ha ha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You're gonna kill her. You're gonna kill her and I'm gonna be sad. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but at least sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Monika just wants to hang out with Sayori.
Alright, Zach. Alright, Zach. Okay, everyone! It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It's alright. Well, mostly. Man, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Man! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, that thing...
It was an experience. There is a chance it only goes downhill.
There is a chance it only goes downhill. Hopefully it doesn't. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Man, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I forgot this was a dating game, or supposed to be a dating game. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. I'm scared. Games. Sing. Passion. Contamination. No. Bed. I like bed. Clumsy. Puppy! Fickle. Laugh. Intellectual. Cheeks. Boop. Lucky. Jump. Time. Desire. Wonderful. Twirl. Beauty. Fun. Hopeless. Anxiety. Clouds. Suicide. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shiny. Oh, we're back. Another day passes. Time for the club meeting already.
Anxiety and suicide are my favorites.
I've gotten a little... Suicide! Enters the club room. The usual scene greets me. Hi, Man! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee hee. What time is it? Alright. Still got a little bit of time left. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's all the simple things that with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? This is new. No thanks. What? Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reason. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it opens. Turns it upside down, lets its content all spill. Only 2 coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought us... Ah, my nose! You would have brought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent your money, so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so that only leaves one option. Wah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Suddenly giggles. Oh, that's me. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything! I just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Man to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous nut, I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution.
You're all guilty. Diego Brando.
Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Will the real Sims Shady please stand up? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles on the decks. Whap! Gah! Ow! What was... A cookie? It's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? Is this because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy you shared this one with me. Wraps her arms around. Ah, jeez! I get it. Cookie's doing here. Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off of her. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where is Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me? Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That is true. Excuse me?
Who's the only one not in here? Just Monika.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? She quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Haha, that makes no sense, though. You have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, so I was practicing piano. Uh-huh. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should have played something for us, Monika. That's... Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Oh, God. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case... I won't let you down, man. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share one, so I'm ready. I see.
Wyatt seems tired.
I am a little tired. I'm gonna go 20 more minutes.
Oh God, Monica, what are you doing staring at me like that?
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Alright, Luke, where should I go? Oh, never mind. We're doing something. Sorry, something comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies for another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up, and me and Monica we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, you're going with Man to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Man? Yup, let's go. Sayori and I exited the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallways. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for this festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event of literature.
Me and Monica, oh my God, my nose is so stuffed. I'm holding my nose and you can't really tell the difference.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep! We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
I actually could somewhat tell the difference.
Man, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems; it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, flinging it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, this once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland!" Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Man, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. The best brand too! They're kinda dirty though. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we'll still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color! I'm fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Ah! Kya! Ouch! She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, whoa, 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 whoa! Are you okay? My forehead! Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, what the fuck? Sayori slowly raises her hand from her forehead. This is new. This is brand new. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Man. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with
That
looking like a unit
you
2.
did reminded me of Toad in Mario Kart 64.
Who the fuck is that? Tanner or is that Trevor? Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying?
What are you doing?
I'll be right back, okay?
Are you still
I'm
playing?
still playing it. This is brand new. Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. I know Sayori has like apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead, and she's using the other to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. At least they are already in the wrong spots
Don't
before I
judge
spilled
him,
them.
Luke.
That was Tanner, Zach. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Damn. It's nice and cold. She starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did
But
you hit your
still,
head?
No judge.
Jesus Christ.
Sayori places the bottle against the bump of her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned most of the crayons up. That's good. Hey, man. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? They're doing a lot better job connecting you with Sayori, and I just know what happens. I know what happens. I'm trying not to get invested.
Yep. You can't do it. You can't not do it.
I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things that you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that?
Good, let yourself care about the characters.
Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Man, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Man, so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling when we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this. Makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. What if I hide it under my bangs? Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast, ever hurting yourself. Ooh.
I'm scared.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Me too. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back!
Fear.
Good timing. I was just about to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, man. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon book is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I share my poem with first?
God, I'm so scared.
Who should I share my poem with first, Tanner?
Oh, why not me?
Tiny person.
Natsuki! Natsuki reads my poems. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki, that's all. Like, guess I just got lucky with this one.
Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it.
You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean well written. No, I mean. Ah, so that's how it is. My poem is cute.
No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. I'm reading it again. I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki.
Oh, they said the line.
She said it!
She said it! It would only
They
impress,
said
you
the
know,
word.
girls who like those kinds of things.
Child, small boobs, medium boobs, big and
Don't you
beautiful.
like those?
For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through.
Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like this a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly hair, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Ow. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. So I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross.
Spiders.
The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday.
Oh wait, that's me. Fuck.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated
I don't like
issues
spiders.
with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree to that subject of this poem is ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about about how everyone thinks my... It doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that's just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It just makes them happy. It's about her manga. Manga.
No, it's not the girl who likes spiders.
No,
Girl, I had a fear of spiders. Widowmaker, Overwatch.
I think people really need to respect others for like liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Alright, Luke, who's next?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Holy
Yeah,
dude,
man,
holy
I really love your
dude.
poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too.
Is this the big red stab wound?
What?
That's
No, this is
me.
Sayori.
Oh, it's Sayori.
You can't tell me
Sayori
you
will be here
haven't
in a
done
second.
this
Get back.
before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so.
No way!
Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she's liked something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be
Sayori is
honest about
hanging
it.
there.
It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
What?
Stop saying weird. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about thinking my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
You sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, man, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil!
Being inattentive of surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine. I'll get it for you. Right now, pick up the broken pencil. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that.
It's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles.
I don't remember bottles. I don't remember bottles at all. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, and there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And then I put the bottle on the
Just
shelf with all
wait
the other
bottles.
bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. Oh shit, this is kinda sad. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight that makes amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Frantically, I pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I go, I let one go. It shatters against the tile between my feet. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did! Why didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think I'm thinking too hard about it.
What the frick?
The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Don't get ahead of yourself. And Sayori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. With seeing the passion in her eyes, it's so hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, it's my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, man. Were you so inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Why does it know I just picked between those two? I don't like this! I picked mostly Natsuki and Sayori. It was kind of even. Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. Aw, you bitch. I write them for myself. Not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri, eh? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a
Because
little.
it can tell which one you picked more.
Just because... Wait, Luke, why are you so quiet? You were so quiet. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I try to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it gets like that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid of doing a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see inside your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? She nods and timidly hands me her poem. Not the raccoon! Oh, I know this one! Here, let me, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. What were you laughing at? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of a raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Even every time I burnish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I can't read that. Fuck! What is that? Pavlonian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Hey, I think she cuts herself. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. There's no fucking way! Relate my ass. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki always write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
So without hating people
she-
due to
she did?
interests, bottles of antidepressants or alcohol, and cutting. Must be nice.
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's, well, interesting. To me, she seemed more like the kind of person that make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Ooh, hi, Monica. Hi again, Man. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I get my poem, Monica. Alright! It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a lot of time to be... What the fuck am I holding on to? Hold on. What am I doing? Ugh! I know it takes some time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. So don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And now you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I am still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really don't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a closer look. Oh god! Oh, not save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Load what? What do you want me to load? Whoa, 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 what the fuck?
Oh, I'll load you Monica if you know what I mean.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just kind of strange, I've never really seen it before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I'm choosing where and how to space your words can totally lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what might change your mind, or something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Uh-oh. It's starting to get bad. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? No, not like we can put together anything in just good in a few days. We'll just
Not
end up
every
in...
poem is about something, not when it comes to these poems.